Yeah, the era of the influencers is slowly dying because first of all, there's too many people. There's too much people doing you know to yeah, there's way too many people being influencers, and I believe that there's so many people with millions of followers, but that are not. I think people are just a little bit tired of something you said that was important. Free thinker. People are a little tired of the non-authentic posts. A lot of people are not authentic. A lot of people, they post because they want to show a product. They're not sponsoring me today, but they sponsor one episode, so they will post something. For example, yesterday, imagine if I was not authentic. Before we opened the bottle, I would have told my son or my wife, oh, film this, put the camera in slow motion, or let's take the pro camera and let me put a photo of me pouring myself some Lord Ascalon, and I would have just be like with everybody, and I would have posted this for the new year, but it's not a problem if you do it from time to time, and if you can incorporate your sponsorship inside of your product in a way that is kind of seamless. But I believe that everybody now is starting to realize that everybody's trying to sell them something. So most of the posts now, I mean, in a lot of Instagrams, a lot of the posts are not authentic at all. Everybody is pretending to live a life on Instagram that is not real. Most people are not as rich as they pretend. Most people post stuff in hotel rooms that they don't pay, or and have lives that are that don't really exist. And even the excess of filters and those how you call this? Yeah, the filters. People are almost horrified of the idea of posting themselves natural. Or for example, sometimes I'm taking a picture of my wife and my daughter. We're going to a walk in the park, and we're just gonna I'm just taking a picture of them, like they were doing something specific, whatever, and I catch the moment. And so I show if I show my wife, and that's usually why I don't show her. I'm just gonna wait till we come home, and I'm gonna be like, oh, look at this photo I took of you guys. Because if I show her the picture, she's gonna be like, oh, wait, I didn't know. Let's do it again in the better angle and like this. And oh, looking, and I keep telling her, I want to keep it natural because I'm taking this picture for me. Even if we might post it, I'm taking it for me first. And because she's from the Instagram generation, she's gonna think about the post. So she wanted it to be perfect so that she can present it to the world, where I'm not doing this for the world. But I don't judge her for that, because I understand that I've been on Instagram since Instagram exists. And before Instagram, I was on Facebook, and before Facebook, I was on MySpace. So I've been on social media for 20 years now. I've been on YouTube for 17 years, probably, or 18. I've been on since 2005, so it's been 18 years. I've been using social media for so long that I realize how social media is creating is impacting people's mental health, because people are obsessed with it. And we see it with my sister-in-law, who's even younger. She's the same age as my son. She's 20, and everything has to be like the idea of not posting a TikTok today is like creating stress, and it should not. And we were having the conversation about that with her, and we were telling her, listen, it's by design. What you feel, it's by design. This idea that if you post something and you don't have likes or there's no comments, that feeling that you're gonna feel of emptiness, it's by design. Seeing people with thousands of followers when you only have 100 followers, all these create something in people's mental. And so I was talking to her about that, and she was like, yeah, that's true. And I was like, yeah, listen, one day you're gonna become like her sister. My wife is slowly becoming like that. She posts less and less, and she cares less and less. And because there's a point where you pass that threshold where you're like, yeah, listen, in the end, like all these likes don't bring me money, and all these friends are not real friends. You can make real friends from social media, but most of the people, yeah, they're not real friends. So you have to adjust to that. And I believe that the influencer economy, yeah, in 2023, I think people are going to go to something more authentic, like what we call the micro influencers, which mean people with 5,000 followers, 10,000 followers. I think the brand will prefer these people because they're the people who follow them. They really, because it's a small amount of people. For example, this community here, Shada Gang, we all know each other, right? We come here twice a week and we all know each other. So if I present you a product, or if I tell you, hey, look, you can get this on Shadaware, this is a brand new, and the quality is amazing. Yeah, of course, it's my brand, but if I would tell you this and you would be like, oh, that's amazing, let me go to shadaware.com, and some of you will go buy it because you want to support me or because you trust me because we've been here for 3 years almost. And it's more interesting for the brands than those big people with millions of followers, because a lot of followers are bots as well. A lot of people have fake followers. So it's complicated. So I believe the influencer economy is either gonna, I wouldn't say, no, I'm not saying he's gonna die, but I believe he's gonna change. He's probably gonna change.